Wayne showed up to church, bringing a couple, 2 or 3 boys every Sunday. You know, we'd start talking to him, and Wayne, what are you doing? He said, hey, just boys come to church with me, we're going to get something to eat. And it's like, well, rounded up Tom and some other guys, said, hey, you know, start flipping Wayne some cash.
Guys like Darren, myself, and others, we just jumped in, and you know, we didn't know what we were really doing. We were just trying to help Wayne out. You know, some guys coming, it's like, hey, we need to do this. And I remember I was just going out in the van and just, you know, driving around looking for guys. And man, I'd come back with sometimes 30 guys on a Wednesday night.
The first time I met you, you shook my hand. I was like, why is he squeezing so hard? We weren't sure about trusting the people at church, because it's hard to give your trust, because you don't see too many grown men caring.
You've done a lot for my family, so appreciate that, brother.
You're welcome. You've done a lot for me. That's when you start like realizing who you can trust once they come when you need them.
Wayne's just real good at just connecting. He knows how to connect to us. He knows we're hungry, so he's gonna bring us in to eat.
And we opened up Christ Community, so we have been cooking over there on Thursday nights. And that's one of my biggest joys, is to cook good, healthy meals.
I saw that there were some real needs in a city that I thought was without needs. God was really fulfilling in me a deep need that I had.
Franktown's taught me how to be mannerable, how to be a gentleman, how to be successful in life.
You know, to talk to you, Timmy, you know, on the phone as you're talking about, man, the desire of your heart is to find a way to give back, you know, to Franktown, but not even just Franktown, to others, period.
So, you know, I would say thank you to all you guys for being such an example to my kids. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Y'all are great examples of being a father. Everybody here, as far as males go, everybody's a good father. It never fails. Y'all treat us like y'all's kids, so it's like you watch and learn.
You know, going forward, it's like really trying to push Franktown to make this the norm. You know, to make college just you know, you come to Franktown, it's a done deal. You know, you going to college, you're going to be successful. It's a no-brainer.
I would say that my expectations, I thought that we would, you know, you kind of do some events, you know.
I wasn't thinking I would get anything out of it. I was hoping the kids would get more out of it than I would.
So what I thought was first going to be a service opportunity, a way to give back, a way to act out my faith, almost to a selfish way, is now about, man, seeing people succeed.
I found a bunch of guys that were just hungry. They were wanting somebody to listen to them.
I don't have sons. And I thought, well, this is perfect. It's a way to have sons without actually having to give birth. So, you know, it was going to work out win-win for everyone. I didn't expect anything, but I got a lot of love out of it.
And a couple boys came back to the kitchen and started learning how to cook with us. And some of the boys started coming back and cleaning up.
Being able to give the boys attention, showing them that someone cares.
That's what the outcome is, to go to college and to continue and become a man in this society.
It was amazing to see the intelligence, the vision that was there, but no one had seen it.
He had read well, and we had worked on some math, and he looked up at me and he said, you know what? And I said, what? He said, I wish you were my grandma. I said, that's just the sweetest thing anyone has said to me. And I knew at that moment that it was a good place to be.
I get a lot of encouragement by being around the boys. It kind of brings out the youth in me.
Every time I came, I got further and further away from myself, and closer to God, and closer to the boys.
God has given us this great little seed that's going to grow to be this huge tree. And my job and Franktown's job is just to surround that seed with nutrients and soil and water and watch it grow.
Hebrews 6:7 says that the ground that soaks up the rain that falls on it and bears good crop, it'll be a blessing. They'll get a blessing from God. And that's what I think. We need to rain on these children, the importance of a good education, and you know, then they can produce and they will be blessed by God.
You don't have to be a professional counselor. You have to be a person that cares, a person with a heart.
We're not all made to do really great things, but we're all made to do really small things. It's in the small things that great things occur.
That's what wakes me up every morning, is knowing that, man, I get to work with God.
You know, I found the guys that are just, were looking for something better. And Franktown was one way these guys found something better.
You've made the first step, so why not keep stepping?